Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm bringing out this video of me doing unboxing, reboxing, a storage solution, a Skytear, I don't know what to call this series. Oh, this is out of order, oh my gosh, my thumbnail. There we go, I fixed it, it's okay, you didn't see anything. And this is gonna be a video of me talking about just kind of storing or working on storing this game because I want to store all of it in one spot, and I did not get the fancy, here's everything in one giant box deal that I could have got. I got all these separate. From different places, and yeah, we're gonna work on that. So let me go ahead and get our background music started here. All right, there we go. Oh, I don't like that song. Okay, cool. There we go. Perfect. Whatever this song is fine. And we're gonna go ahead and get into our storage solution. So I plan on storing this game because on Skytear for all these games, they're just a bunch of cards and some cardboard tokens. So it's nothing really fancy to store. My first storage solution attempt that I did for Skytear Horde, the base game, was essentially to use deck boxes, and these deck boxes work perfectly. It allowed me to store a pack of sleeves and the cards, which means that implies that I can sleeve all the cards without issue because I can store those things in there. And I don't know if I'll be using the Gamegenic sleeves, which I think is what these are, because I don't think I have enough Gamegenic sleeves right now. Oh no. Okay, I apparently sleeved a set of these cards, so maybe I will use the Gamegenic sleeves. I hope not, because I need to find some more sleeves. All right, I was gonna use the sleeve keys instead, but essentially, I'm gonna not use the deck boxes because I feel like that'll be a little bit much. It could be a good idea, but I have no clue on how to play the game yet. So instead, I'm just gonna use a generic solution, which is going to be this deck box or this card holder here. And I'll give some more information here on the card holder. This card holder I got from Amazon, and I think I paid $25 for it, and I think it's gonna work pretty much as well as I want to. So let me see, deck. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, geez. Oh, hey, there it is. I found it. I paid 30? No, I feel like I paid less than that. 1 second. What? Why can't I see my receipt? All right, well, I paid somewhere between $30 or less for this one. And I want to point this out because I mentioned a lot of times in like my videos about storage solutions and stuff like that, I have all this Gamegenic this, and I have like, Gamegenic that, and I have, super fancy storage solution this, but you really don't need to go super fancy with your storage solutions. You can go very simple. You can use some of the BCW stuff. BCW just has cardboard boxes that you use to store a bunch of cards in. Those work perfectly. They can fit like 5,000 cards in one long box that they have, and you can just use that to store a ton of cards. And something like this is what I would prefer to use. Something that kind of has like some material, some fabric or something. And this one, it has all the space I need. It doesn't have a lot of headroom, which is why I couldn't use it for my original purpose, which was to store G.I. Joe the deck building game inside of. But I didn't have enough headroom. What I mean by that is that after I put the cards in, I needed a little bit of like space to store like all the cardboard bits and all the rule books and stuff. And it wasn't enough headroom in here for me to store stuff. In comparison, let me go ahead and get up because we're doing a video, so I got to get up at least once here. Oops, sorry, almost dragged my headphones with me. If I get the Gamegenic box that I currently use to store G.I. Joe the deck building game, you'll see pretty easily what I mean by like the headroom situation. But some of the more premium, with air quotes, stuff seems to have more extra space for you to store extra things. So this is G.I. Joe the deck building game. I have it stored inside of here, and it gives me just enough headroom or just enough extra space to store the rule books and some other stuff. And it's not really like designed, well, maybe it is designed to do that. So let me tip this without dumping everything out. But it gives me enough space to kind of store those rule books flat on top of everything. And yeah, it just works. It just works out. So I'm trying to find a solution for that because this Gamegenic storage box here that we're looking at, that I'm struggling with right now, this Gamegenic storage box costs $80, and that's excessive. That is crazy. That is wild. Especially considering that you only have but so much storage you can do in here. Like I have all the G.I. Joe expansions inside of there. The G.I. Joe the deck building game expansions with the exception of the Transformers one. And they all fit in there, and they all fit well, and I have them all sorted and stored in a way that makes sense. However, $80 is a lot to pay for something like that. So yeah, I'd rather spend $30 to get 2 of these as opposed to spend $80 to get 1 of those. And again, one of those is real nice and all, but if you got a bunch of cards that you need to store, again, if you have a ton of cards you need to store, the BCW storage boxes are your best friend. But if you also have other things you need to store, I feel like you should definitely not break the bank on those things. All right, sorry, since I was up, I also went and grabbed the other thing I was gonna need to get, which was my box of card sleeves. Oh, no I didn't, shoot. I grabbed the wrong box. All right, let me grab the right box. Where is my box of card sleeves? Oh, there it is. Box of card sleeves, we got it. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be sleeving all the cards because there are, I think 250 cards in each of these expansions. So there's gonna be 750 cards of me sleeving while you guys listen to me ramble and talk. And also, if I am gonna sleeve all these cards, I don't know if I have enough sleeves because again, I mentioned the Gamegenic sleeves that I'm currently, was hemming and hawing about using. I like to use these, but these are expensive too. I switched over to Sleeve Kings officially because I can buy them from their site directly for pretty cheap. Again, this whole video is about everything except for Skytear Horde apparently, but the Gamegenic sleeves, I like these because they're matte sleeves and that helps out with glares. So you can see here, the matte sleeves, they're not as reflective, they don't glare as much, it's a little bit easier to read across the table. And that's why I like to use these sleeves if I can. But I think I pay about $12 to $14. I think I pay about $12 to $14 for 200 sleeves, which is a lot relative, especially relative to Sleeve Kings, which I bought a bulk order of Sleeve King sleeves, and I can get a pack of these sleeves. These are the Sleeve King standard sleeves. These are 110 sleeves for, I think this is like $3 or $4. And the sleeves feel pretty good. They feel pretty good. They're not matte, which I'm a little upset about, but they fit the things very well. And so I bought a whole order of these when they were 30% off. Yeah, I got a bunch of sleeves so I can use for that. But if I do have enough Gamegenic matte sleeves, then I'll use those instead. But for right now, like I said, I'm not gonna commit to sleeving cards on this recording because that'll be probably a boring video, especially since I don't know how to play the game yet. So wouldn't be much value because I couldn't talk much about the game anyway. So switching our focus back to what we're trying to do here, we're gonna be using this situation here to store our cards. And it's gonna be very simple because I'm just literally gonna throw all the cards inside of the different wells, and that's gonna be it. I don't know if I need to organize these cards by anything, because again, I have no context for how this game is even played. But what I will do is I will just kind of look at the back of the cards, and if they have similar backings, then I'll just kind of put them together per expansion, and maybe that'll be enough of a separation, of a sorting there. It's like these ones have green backs, these ones have purple backs. So I think these will just kind of go in a different section. And oh man, it has these it came with these paper sleeves, and these don't feel good in my hand. They feel awful. So actually I'm gonna switch these out. Oh man, do I have to get up again? Shoot. All right, well, I'm getting up again because I need to get my plastic sleeves, which are plastic dividers, which I have no clue where they are. Huh, well, that's a problem. That's also a problem. Me continuously ripping my mic off my shirt. 1 second, let me fix this. All right, I'm back. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, but it probably will. I apologize ahead of time. What was that? I have no clue what that was. Oh, I see. I see what that was. Well, that's upsetting. Okay, so it might be in here. Oh, there it is. Found it. All right, so I didn't have to get up after all, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna use these Gamegenic dividers here. I bought a whole bunch more of them. Not for this purpose specifically, but just to use them for here. They're not color-coded or numbered or anything. I can put labels on them if I want to, but for right now, I'm just gonna use that to keep them separate here. All right, so here's the greenback ones. Again, I don't know if there's any differentiation between stuff. I don't even know how this game is played, so we're just making guesses here. And then I'll do if you're watching on live stream, so for those who are watching on YouTube, watch me go through all this rambling and ranting here. I do live stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/CulBlu. That's CulBlu. So feel free to check me out there. But I do also do, sometimes I'll try to learn how to play a game while I'm live streaming. It's not the most riveting content in the world, but it's just, I'll just do that as a, all right, I'm gonna learn how to play this game, might as well live stream while I'm doing it so I can hang out with people. So feel free to join me on those live streams like that. And I'll be doing such a live stream today after I finish storing everything inside of this box. And then I'll have better context for how to organize it. So while this may not be the most ideal organization that I'm currently doing, the general concept of putting all 3 games into this storage box for $30, I think is pretty solid. So that's what I'm gonna go with it. All right, so we got some more purple back cards here. And again, I don't know if these are supposed to be separated for any specific reason, but I'm just gonna toss them in there for now. We'll let future me deal with that. These other ones here, these have the greenbacks. And then these ones here are double-sided. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, they're double-sided. And then these ones here, I think, are the hero cards, character cards, different decks that we can play with, different pre-mades. Put those there. I think that's all the decks for the base game. All right, so we've reclaimed 3 deck boxes, which is nice. And let's see, let's put these, calm down. This is a 1 to 3 player game, so it makes sense that you get 3 turn phase cards, so that's pretty cool. I'll put these with these guys, and then we'll divide like so. And then we'll use one of the features of this box that I was excited about, which is this little divider arm here. We'll use that to kind of keep these cards here together, separate. Oh, that's too tight. And secure. So I think that's a cool little feature of the box. Oh, sorry, I didn't give the name of this box. This is the Vinsu card storage box for trading card games with card supporters, whatever that means. 3,000 plus cards is what it can fit. So, I mean, again, if I had to repurchase these things, I'd probably get one that has a little bit more headroom, because then I can use it for the purpose I originally wanted to use. And I keep saying this word headroom. I think I showed you already in the G.I. Joe deck building game box that I have it stored in. But you can see here is like once you put the card and dividers in, there's not a lot of extra room to put stuff laying across. And that actually might be a problem even here with the rules pages, because yeah, these are going to be just laying across the top here. I don't think I can, well, I could put them this way. So that might cause a little bit of issues with magnetism for the top, but hopefully it won't be too much of an issue, because I am pretty committed to using this box for this, because it makes sense. I mean, again, the Skytear Hordes is a bunch of cards, and I want to keep all the cards together in one box, and I've already paid for this thing, so I'm not going to go out and spend $150 for the storage solution that Skytear Games has used or has made already. So that's kind of where I'm at on that one. All right, so base game is all in there. I can label this later. We got to get the bits. We'll put the bits and tokens, because I think they're all going to be the same over there, like so. And we now have an empty box. Woo! Empty box number 1. I can put this on my display shelves instead of my main shelves. And we'll figure out what to do with the rulebook here after we get to the end. Next is monoliths. So Skytear Horde monoliths. Let go, you jerk. I swear, the boxes are hard to open here. This one comes with documentation. Cool, I'm gonna throw it out of the way. But we got the rulebook, we got the storage solution that I did with this one. I did open these cards in my unboxing, so they're already opened because I was anticipating doing this. So I will go ahead and just toss the cards in there with the same idea. I'm gonna use this for base game, monoliths, and then the other expansion. So we'll just do it that way. All right, so these are purple or pink cards, whatever these cards are. Horde cards. These are the player action cards. And there we go. So put those in there first. Then we get this going. The most exciting organization video I know. I'm literally just putting cards inside of a card box. Man, YouTube. It's crazy, isn't it? All right, so we got some more pink back cards. So we'll put these with the other ones. And like so. And then we got a separation of cards, and we got some more pink cards. Again, I don't know if these are supposed to be kept separate. I mean, it looks like they're supposed to be kept separate. It might just be how they were printing the cards out. They just kind of ended up in this order. I know with Marvel Legendary, when you're unboxing that game or taking out things for that game, you end up with kind of cards kind of splayed out in like a weird order. And I'm assuming this is a similar situation. All right, so these cards look different. They're double-sided. I'm gonna put these in a separate divider section. And then finally, we're getting to the cards with the stars in the back. These are the character cards or player cards, the different decks. Again, I have no context for this game, so go over there. And we got some greenback cards. We're gonna put these ones before those ones. So put them here. And oh, that was 2 decks. Okay, here's our last deck. Oh, you couldn't see some of that. My bad. We got the Skytear Horde card. I guess I'll put this here in the front because this has like a nice little magnetic. Is this magnetic? I don't think it's magnetic. No, this is just like a little plastic holster thing. And yeah, we'll put this in there. Oh, will these be the right size for my Dragon Shield dividers that I have? I hope so. Because then I can have like a matte on one side, glossy on the other side. Okay, there we go. Here's my generic card holder card everything came with. Okay, so we got more with the kind of player card backs. So I'm gonna assume that these just go with that. Boom. All right, game number 2 is in the box. And then the tokens for game number 2, right there. Like so. Oh, gotta get these in there. Oh, this one didn't have as many green cards. Interesting, okay. Yeah, because this one had a ton of green cards. Oh, well, I guess a ton is an exaggeration. It had this many greenback cards. This one only had this many greenback cards here. So a very small number of them. All right, we'll put this in a separate divider as well for the player cards, player aid cards. And like I said, I'm going to sleeve these later. I'm not going to sleeve these now. If you're watching live stream, I might sleeve them while we're done with the video before I start learning how to play. Or I might just give up on trying to learn how to play this game today. I don't know yet. All right, there's a second box. It's empty now. Skytear Horde's monolith is now empty. Monoliths with an S. Oh no. There we go. Got it. All right, and now we're going to the last one, which is campaigns. And it's gonna go in the third well there. Let's go, there we go. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing we did with the other one. We are gonna put this front face here. We're gonna put this card in it. We're gonna close that up. Backwards? No, that's right. Okay, there we go. All right. Cool. That's all done. And we're throwing these cards in there. Again, we're only sorting it by the different backs. I have no context for how the game goes. I keep saying that, but I just want people to know that while you might be yelling at me that that card doesn't go there, or this card should go there, I have no clue. I do not understand. It does not compute. These are like the pre-built decks, so I'm going to put those last. Need the purple backs. There we go. Oh, nope. Okay. Well, these are separate. I don't know why these are separate. Okay, sure. All right. Well, you gotta. Okay, there we go. All right. part of me doesn't want to mix up these cards too much because it could be that maybe during the campaign, some of these cards show up and then some of them don't. So for this one specifically, I'm just gonna keep them by the way they showed up. Because again, this is the campaign box I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with because of the fact that there's like a campaign mode in here. And it's not that I care about spoilers or anything. And actually, I think the campaigns just play like 3 games in a row or something. 4 games in a row. But, oh my gosh, I can't get this last card out. Struggling. The struggle is real. Thank you. Okay. All right, there we go. This one's gonna go in there just like that. Okay, now the thing, I should probably check the rest of these to see if there's anything under the box or under the inserts, because sometimes games will put things under the insert and I don't want to be throwing out stuff that I need. There we go. And let's check the monoliths. Oops, sorry, the mic was there. Nothing at monoliths. Then we got Skytear Horde, the base game. See, this box opens up normally. Why do the other ones not open up normally? What's going on? Nothing in there. Nothing to see. All empty already. All right. So there we go. So now we stored all of the. We stored all of the Skytears inside of this box. Again, probably not the most riveting of video contents. Probably why this video is not going to last that long anyway, but pull this and put it here. And we got to put the rule books in. This is the part that I'm afraid of the most. Because again, I complained about this before, there's not a lot of headspace, so we got this little stack of rule books. It's a little bit thick, but we'll see if it fits. Looks like it does fit. If it fits, it sits, and it can kind of fit in like the divot there. This still might be a problem, but we'll see. All right, yeah, it closes. It closes. Has a little bit of a bulge here where the rulebooks are, but it closed, and there we go. We now have that sound good. We now have Skytear Hordes is in there. You can see there's like a little bit of a lift there because of that. But it's storing everything. It has it all in here. I'll get my label printer, put some labels, and again, probably not the most exciting video in the world, but that's what we got there. I do need to see if this can fit sleeve cards. I feel like the answer is, of course, yes, it can. But let me be more specific in my wording. I want to see if it can fit sleeve cards with also not being too violent with the rulebook there. Or too unruly, I should say, not violent. But first of all, we definitely don't have enough sleeves, because I think this is all I have left of the Gamegenics. Let me check my box here. Box of card sleeves. I do have a bunch of these sleeves, but these are for American Standard, and these are just standard cards. These are not American Standard. Oh, I got no, these are not Gamegenics. These are, I don't know what these are. Yeah, I don't think I have enough sleeves to do Gamegenic, the Gamegenic sleeves I want to do. So I'm probably going to end up doing the Sleeve King sleeves. I hope I have enough packs of those. Should. I think I got 10. Oh man, that's so far away. Wait, come back. There we go. Whew. Okay, so that was too much work. So 1, 2, 3, wrong size. 4. I hope I don't only have 4 of these. Please don't only have 4 of those. Stuff falling everywhere. 5. Oh man, I have a ton of these ones. I have a ton of the Euro size sleeves. 6. Oh, there we go. You see more? 7. All right. Oh, whew. That was a lot of work. Okay, so I have 7 of these. So do I have enough sleeves for the whole game? That was a big question. I'm going to look up on Working Geek to see how many sleeves need to be had to sleeve the game. Oh, where did Sleeve It go? Did they get rid of Sleeve It? What? Oh, there it is. There's no information for Skytear Horde's campaigns for sleeving the game? What? No way. All right, anyway. 234 sleeves is what I need for the base game. And does the box say? Let me check the back of the box. Yeah, so we need 200 and for campaigns, we need 256. And this one we need 250. And this one we need 234. Okay, so let's add all those together. Calculator, where are you? Thank you. Calculator. It's going to be 234 plus 250 plus 256. So I need 740 sleeves. So I have 770 sleeves, so I think we're good. I didn't realize Skytear Horde was going to take up all my Sleeve King sleeves. I very much do not have enough Gamegenic matte sleeves. Let me check again. Because my thing is, if I have another pack of them, then I can just buy one more pack and I think I'll have enough. No, I don't see. Yeah, there's no chance. No chance. Oh, I also have the Sleeve King mat. I forgot to mention this. Something slightly relevant here. So if I ever want to know the sleeve size, I can use the Sleeve King mat to figure out what size card it is. So I'm going to put this here. And then be like, that looks like a J, which is a card game sleeves, which is the ones that I have. These are the card game sleeves. Perfect. Look at that. Nice little mat. But I got that when I made my order for Sleeve Kings. Okay, this is not an advertisement for Sleeve Kings, I promise. I'm just talking about it a lot because I have the cards. Where did this come from? Oh no. This is the campaign one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be it for the video though. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna put us through the slog of watching me sleeve all 700 and how many? 740 cards here. I am gonna put the card sleeves in here though. That way I can remind myself that I need to use these sleeves to sleeve the game. And I'll probably just progressively sleeve as I play instead of sleeving it all at once. Or maybe I'm bored, I might just sleeve it all at once, I don't know. So the sleeves do fit in there, and here are the rule books. They'll go right there on top, boom. And then finally, bam, that fits. If it fits, it sits. All right, so I feel pretty good about that. That is my little storage solution there. It's gonna be fitting inside of this, this box for holding cards. And that's how I'll be storing all of my Skytear Horde in one spot. That way I'll be able to take the game with me wherever I go. It would be nice if this box had space for like a neoprene mat or something, but you know, it's fine. I play on a neoprene mat at my table here, this little mat background that you're seeing. But that's gonna be it. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I don't really have anything else to say about this one except for I did a storage solution here for the Skytear Horde series to put it all in one box, and we were successful in doing so, as I anticipated we would be, because we literally have a box that's for holding TCG cards, really, or any other type of cards. So I'm trying to get this to be in the view, but it's just a giant black square, so I guess it's not really that important to see, because it's not visually interesting, but these are, and there we go. We got it all done, y'all. All right. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. And as always, I will see y'all whenever.